Ethan is really just gonna be okay? What about the fire? There's fire coming out.
Ethan, wake up. Well, kid, you stopped it. It was horrible, but you stopped it.
Paul Prospero? Are you really here?
I'm sorry, Ethan. I was late. Too late.
You're right. You were too late.
Oh, now we're gonna see the actual room.
Here. Again. I knew this story. And it was Ethan's as much as it was mine. And it wasn't finished. Not yet.
Bridge, a dam, church, this place. Stories, traps and skulls, space capsule, house of portals, question marks, ancient god. Are those the ones I've seen? One I didn't see apparently. Travel. Yes, I missed one. I assume it will warp me back or something. I'm curious. It's kind of neat that they do provide you that. So there is a story here. So this is basically just right outside of the House of Portals. Ooh.
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. And I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you. Do you admire thieves for their bravery or their greed? Does sin come from the heart or the mind? Do you feel there is vanity in charity?
How am I supposed to answer these?
Do you take that which you know you will not return? Is cheating truly unfair to others? When you close your eyes, whose voice do you hear?
That's the ball. Oh. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed a mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. And then there was kind of one that is scribbled but crossed out. Okay, it was wrong.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
And the other note here. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. And no, I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Love, Mom. Okay. Yeah. And now... That's just a little small story then, isn't it? My question now is, how do I get back to where I was? In the sleeper's room. Because that would be nice to know. Because this could be quite a walk. Yes, quite a walk indeed. Oh, come on. Yeah, it looks... It does seem like you just actually have to run back again. It's about a 5 to 10 minutes, I guess, but... I don't know. It's kind of weird that it gives you the option to travel back, but not, you know, to the point where you were. Well, actually, at this point it might be quite a bit longer than 5 to 10 minutes. But I'm also now not sure if there is going to be something else. Maybe because I'm doing this, it is going to trigger something else. But I'm also just very curious just what it is going to be doing currently. Because, yeah, we've not found Ethan, but we found his stories, basically. Or our stories, apparently. We need to get to the other side of that, which was up here. We have to go through the dark again. That's just not nice, that you have to go all the way back. Let's just run through. The other way. Wait, yeah, previously this was here. And now isn't. It's funny though that it now is saving it though. Because I'm not sure it did that previously when I entered this little escalator. Maybe it did though, and I just didn't notice. Saving again. Okay. The minecart is also back. Okay. That's convenient, because otherwise it would have to be just running through the dark. So that part is nice. It's actually also kind of funny, because you spend several hours, you know, walking around here, figuring out what's going on, and if you just run through, it's actually not that big of an area. It still takes a little while to get through, of course, but all in all, it's not the biggest. Wow, it should be... Actually, this bit took a little while. That's also just slightly impatient because I'm just very, very curious what is actually gonna happen, because you know, we've seen all the stories where we went to all these different kind of places, and wait, did we actually go through here? I guess we must have. Yeah, because this is where this is. Okay, so now we basically, oh yeah, we have to go through the boiling water again. Also, I'm also just really not sure why this is here, but I'm sure there is a reason. Just really doesn't seem necessary. It doesn't really serve any purpose other than slow you down a little bit and show you that there's water. Swamp water, or, you know, whatever that is. And then we go out here. And now we go this way and cross and then run over in that direction and walk around the lake. But it doesn't seem like it is going to be triggering something extra, because now I did those stories. Or well, the one I missed. Which also, I'm just wondering if it left out some clues or something, because it didn't seem easy to find. I'm also not sure how I found it, because I'm pretty sure I walked around those houses, but I never, encountered that story. So I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it's okay, I guess. I don't mind. But yeah, at this point I probably would have, you know, if you guys didn't tell me about the traps at the very beginning, would have been quite funny if, I would have to go back all the way to the very beginning and I'd be like, wait, there was something here? I guess my reaction would have been pretty funny. So you can also close the door. Interesting. Okay. So all of those are crossed out. Did them all. I probably have to do them all, because otherwise I won't do the full touch here. Ah, so we get into town.
Christ, Ethan, you're in here again? You missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Hey, Ma, he's in here. Honey, be careful with that lamp.
Dale, the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls, writing his stories. I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan! For God's sake. You missed dinner!
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day. How long have I been out
The
here?
Adventures of Paul Prospero, supernatural detective. Where do you get this stuff?
Pop, would you get Travis out of here, please?
He draws pictures on walls. What the hell is that?
Chad, shut up.
You got yourself a faggot for a son, Dale.
Travis, let's go. Come on.
Faggot! Ethan, you're a fucking faggot!
Travis, stop it!
Oh, shit! Shit!
Everyone, go! Get out!
Get out! The smoke, it's toxic!
Jesus. Oh, God! What do we do? What do we do?
I wrote about you, but I don't know if I created you.
You made me real.
I can't go yet. I have to finish my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
Well, that was an interesting ending, I have to say. I'm not sure I fully get it though. Because so the stories are made up by Ethan, yeah, it's a child's imagination. Of course, that part is clear. But like he just somehow, is it just a story based on what if a kid had the power? But did Ethan himself survive? Because we saw him survive, but he surely is dead, right? So is it just like a last thought or hope? That's the way it seems to me. It's just a hope of, yeah, a kid who is trapped and, you know, trapped by fire, and his family is trying to save him. But still, what are the things we've been seeing, like with the sleeper? Like I'm not sure about that at all. Because the entire thing is about the sleeper. The sleeper awakes. And what is the sleeper then? Because, yeah, the stories, yeah, okay, they're made up by a kid, by Ethan. But why in everything we see is his family, you know, taken by the sleeper? Or is the sleeper the fire? Is it like similar in some reason? I'm just very confused by that. I'm very, very curious if it's gonna have something after the credits to, you know, show maybe what's, you know, an interpretation or a little bit extra, or I don't know, because otherwise I'm gonna have to read up on what really happened there. Very curious if there's gonna be a little bit. Come on, game. I have a feeling it might be just menu. It is just menu. Okay. Well, that means that I'm gonna have to do some thinking about the story, because I'm currently not understanding the sleeper. I think it's just a made up nightmare kind of thing. Where, yeah, I don't know. Like, the kid is weird and makes up stories, and this is just part of it. And we, of course, have to go along with it because we're made up by him. I think that's the theory I'm going with now. Either way, fantastic game to play through, and I'm just hoping that the story is really worth seeing. Like, just, you know, that I can make sense of it, and that it is truly just a good one that I just didn't get. That's what I'm hoping for. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, dudes!